Hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. Thanks for watching. In this short video, I share with you some thoughts as to what you might want to be thinking about if you're a business owner for this week. So is your business thriving, surviving, making do, or something else? Many companies have been obviously hit by COVID-19 in many different ways. Some have felt it a lot, some have not, and perhaps some are in the middle. So here are some studies that came out this week, some surveys and polls. Number one is that 66% of US workers that were polled said they can be just as effective working remotely as they can being in an office. So it's obviously going to change what happens coming up after the pandemic or as the pandemic starts easing. 50% of employees believe that their companies aren't doing enough to increase diversity and inclusion in the workplace. So obviously we want that percentage to go down. So businesses should be thinking about diversity and inclusion because it's a hot topic right now. Some of Canada's top small and medium employers for 2020 talked about some of the things that they do that may encourage people to join them. And you might want to jot down some of these tips as well. Wellness accounts, nap rooms, snack rooms, reading nooks, bringing your dog to work day, tuition subsidies for courses completely unrelated to their job, paid volunteer days, personal days, telecommuting, flexible hours, no set hours, no limit vacation, and yoga at noon. Some of these initiatives that some of these companies did to get on the list of Canada's top small and medium employers for 2020. Canada gave indication of CEBA, some updates on CEBA, which is the Canada Emergency Business Account. So some of you may have been involved with that, and that some of the rollouts were delayed until later on. But basically, through the initiative, the federal government provides businesses with a $40,000 interest-free loan, 25% of which is forgivable, so basically $10,000. So more than 220 other financial institutions will start offering it in the coming weeks. And one caveat is that applicants must have non-deferrable expenses between $40,000 and $1.5 million so far this year. So basically it means that there's more small businesses that can apply to that program. So if you haven't applied, if you weren't eligible before, you might want to check on the criteria now. Out of Manitoba, Manitobans have been really expressing that they want to stay on the CERB, which is the Canada Emergency Response Benefit of $2,000 a month. Well, out of that creates problems to get their workforce going and to get the economy kickstarted again. So the government has announced in Manitoba that workers may be eligible to receive a $2,000 bonus if they opt out of their program and head back to the workforce. So that's interesting. If that goes well, wouldn't be surprised if other provinces as well started doing that as well. This was a poll from Regis Canada that said 27% agree that their daily commutes for employees agree that their daily commutes into the office are a waste of time. And also 54% of employees are now working at least 2.5 days a week remotely. And finally, another study that came out from HRD, and that was that half the workers in Canada say their work relations improved amid COVID-19 because of how their employers cared for them, which is interesting because obviously a lot of companies had to lay off people, but for the remaining employees, they feel that their workers are being cared for by their employers. What else do I got? I'm on Toronto Entrepreneurs Conference and Trade Show Group Facebook page live every day at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Every weekday from Monday to Friday, I talk about a different topic that business owners should know about and have guests on as well. If you're interested in being on with me, just send me a note and I'll help you out and have you on as well if you have a topic that you'd like to talk about. You can check out our Toronto Entrepreneurs Conference and Trade Show YouTube channel for some of the previous videos that I've had. There's lots of them there, so you can watch them and subscribe to our channel as well. Other upcoming events this Wednesday, July 8th from 2 to 4 p.m. We have the Learn and Connect, a series for entrepreneurs happening. That's presented by TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. And you can visit the website for information on how to register It runs from 2 to 4 p.m. It's a great networking opportunity for entrepreneurs. It's not a Zoom webinar. It's an opportunity for you to connect with other entrepreneurs. TorontoJobs.ca presents the Canadian Virtual Staffing Firm Owners Conference. That happens on Thursday, July 23rd, and you can visit TorontoRecruitersConference.ca if you're a staffing firm owner, and come out to that. That's also not only a seminar and presentations, but it's a great opportunity for you to network. And then finally, TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca presents the Canadian Virtual Sales Conference on Thursday, July 30th, and you can visit TorontoJobs.ca/news for information about attending or exhibiting at that event. So if you're looking to sell your products or services or promote them to other salespeople, or if you just want to network, make sure to come out to that event because that's going to be great. Again, that's Thursday, July 30th. That's the Canadian Virtual Sales Conference that's presented by TorontoJobs.ca and TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. If you're a business owner, here are some thoughts, 3 things that you might want to think about doing this week. Review your telephone data plans. Now that many people are working from home, perhaps you might not need as much data for your phone plan, so you can call your provider and see if they can look after your plan or look over your plan and see if you're on the right plan. Connect with at least 20 new sales prospects through LinkedIn. And finally, plan on coming to our virtual Learn and Connect series for entrepreneurs this Wednesday, July 8th, again from 2 to 4 p.m. Details and registration are at TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. Finally, leave you on a lighter note from a poll this week that came out. This was from the Mississauga Board of Trade. They asked, now that Mississauga has moved into phase 2, did you get a haircut? 5% said, I don't have hair to cut. 18% said, finally, yes. 22% said no, but they've made an appointment. And 54% are still being cautious, so they have not got their hair cut yet. So in conclusion, first of all, thanks for watching. You can bet that there's lots of things that are happening right now in business, a lot of changes that are happening, from everything from virtual to changes of as a result of social distancing. Every business, especially retailers, decided to change their model. Square One and the Eaton Center have reopened, so opportunities there to be shopping. Obviously, shopping locally is great. And you got to look at changes to your business. There's lots of things that are affecting your business for sure. So if you'd like to connect with me, I'm on LinkedIn. If there's anything I can help you out with, if you want to be on this session on Facebook Live with me, just reach out to me and follow us on our TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and have a great week, and stay safe.